All right, man. I did not see this one coming, man. They had two running backs go inside the top 15, and for a running back didn't go in the first round last year. Detroit Lions draft Jahmyr Gibbs out of Alabama. Now I forget who kept telling me that the Lions were gonna draft this kid. And I was seeing Bijan Robinson, and I was hearing that Bijan Robinson was gonna go 8 on NFL Network. One of the guys over there was saying that he was gonna go 8 to the Atlanta Falcons, and that happened. And the Lions took Jahmyr Gibbs. Now I was talking to Alex. Um, I was talking to Alex, and my thing was I was thinking that they were gonna go Jackson Smith or Jigba. Um, that was just my train of thought. I don't know why Christian Gonzalez is falling. I thought he might be the pick at 6. What happened was the Seattle Seahawks took Devin Weatherspoon, and I think that's what Detroit was they was gonna take at number 6. And Seattle jumped them, took them, and they got up out of there. Um, so I don't know why Christian Weatherspoon is dropping. I remember Joey Porter Jr. dropping, and they dropping to the point where kind of in Dante Banks section now. According to Adam Scheffner, the Lions is looking to add offensive firepower. Now I told y'all I'm like one of the people that say, best available, and they got some holes on offense with Jameson being out, moving on from DJ Sharp. But my thing is this, bro. I do think they need some defensive help. But if they take a tight end in the first round, bro, I can't. I just know what that means. I can't do it. I know I don't come in with expectations, but I'm gonna be like Fred Sanford. It's the big one, Elizabeth. I can't handle it. They don't need a tight end in the second round. They don't need tight end in the first. They got 3 good tight ends. It's a bad omen if the Lions take a tight end in the first round for sure. So hopefully it ain't a tight end. But Jahmyr Gibbs do something that Jackson Smith or Jigba can't do. And that's run the fucking football. Athletic kid, catch it. Bijan Robinson did some more things going down the field, catching the football. Yeah, he did things kind of like down the field, like as far as stretching it. Necessarily, obviously you can use that, but really what you looking for him to do is, dominate the slot. He ran a 4.36 faster than Bijan Robinson with about 10.10 seconds, I believe it was, something like that, maybe 0.12 faster than DeAndre Swift. More than likely, DeAndre Swift is probably gonna be gone today or tomorrow. I would say probably tomorrow. That's what they went with. Jahmyr Gibbs is gifted. Last year, he had 44 receptions, 440 yards, 3 touchdowns. The year before that, he had 35 receptions, 465 yards, 2 touchdowns. His first year at Alabama, 24 receptions, 303 yards, 3 touchdowns. So rushing wise, 460 on 89 attempts, 746 going from 2020 all the way down to 2022. In 2021, he had 143 attempts for 746 yards. Last year was 151 for 926 at 5.2, 5.2, and 6.1 yards a carry. So he had 7 touchdowns in that order, rushing the football. So, very gifted kid. I seen him. Somebody put me on game on him. Obviously, you watch Alabama, you like, man, all them dudes is like 4 or 5 stars and stuff. So, gifted kid, gifted. I turned his tape on. I was impressed. Great hands. And exactly what they needed. So, I thought that, you possibly could, they wanted to move down from 18. That was the rumor. They just rumors, it's last season or it's try season, and that's cool, and I thought they would probably move back with Kansas City and get some picks from Kansas City. And they still may move back from 18, but Kansas City wanted to get Jahmyr Gibbs or Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers still available now. At 18, if I'm a betting man, I think that they're going to draft the wide receiver at 18. And I think Brad Holmes is listening to me. He know. And when he first took Jared Goff, what's the first thing I said about Jared Goff? The first thing I said was that they had to surround him with explosive players. He's not somebody that can make somebody better. He need to be around explosive talent. And if you can do that, Jared Goff can almost take you to the top. And I think they doing that early on. Montgomery is a workhorse, you know, and he can catch the ball in the backfield too. So you might see some sets with they both in the backfield. Jahmyr Gibbs, home run hitter, quick. Not gonna be asked to come in and carry the ball 300-400 times. Um, um, uh, you know, and then JMO come back, a lot of speed, so they're athletic. So I still think, obviously, I think before JMO got, you know, before JMO went down, they still needed one more explosive guy to replace DJ Shark. And I understand they got St. Brown and Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds ain't been healthy. Um, and I still think they need two guys. You know, they might wait till the post June 1st cuts. But you know, like I said before, I still think they need, you know, another receiver and one to go deep. So they got 3 second-round picks. I mean, obviously there'll be some defensive guys in there. Um, you know, some of these guys already gone. I mean, if I was a betting man, a receiver probably coming off the board next. Who knows? Maybe they got a thing for Will Levis. I don't know. But you still got Joey Porter Jr., Dante Banks from Maryland. A lot of people, Deontay Banks, Zay Flower, Jordan Addison is a really good player. Kalanji Kancey is still around there. They got some second round picks to move back into the first two. Hendon Hooker is a guy. Brandon Brees is still kind of out there, kind of a tweener now. So, you know, Miles Murphy is one of my favorite guys in the draft. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But Jahmyr Gibbs, man, Christian Gonzalez still on the board. So if I was a bet man, I think a receiver about to come off the board at 18. Um, and you might see a deal between, I talk about DeAndre Swift in the short, but you might see a deal in there between Kansas City, Detroit, Detroit, Dallas. Talked about that one. So, yeah, happy to have Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm not mad at the pick. They felt that was the best talent on the board. They needed help. I told y'all they needed another explosive back that they could depend on. Even if they were to keep DeAndre Swift, I'm not really mad at it. But yeah, they need more explosive players. Kick returner. I think kicker is another one. Just because you're a great college kicker don't mean you're a great professional kicker. But Jahmyr Gibbs fit the mold. Athletic, fast. Wasn't gonna be there at 18 more than likely. Can catch the ball and give you explosive plays. So they got more explosive, especially when JMO come back. James Mitchell's a very explosive tight end. Zassler is pretty athletic. So, you know, at the other receiver position, if they do take one in the first, I think you can do Jackson Smith a jig because he's a route technician. But it don't really matter. If you know find an athletic receiver somewhere else in the draft, gadget guy that can get down the field. So we'll see, man. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. I like the pick, and that's what they roll with. So we'll see what happened with Carter, Gonzalez, or some of the other guys they passed up in history. He can look dumb, and then history he can look smart. So I'm not mad at Brett Holmes at all. Great pick. She got Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. My link tree is the first link in the description. You can find me everywhere. Support me on Spotify. Appreciate that. Give me a rating on there. Follow me and subscribe, whatever it is. Peace.